Hey y'all, if you're new here, my name is Britianna. How are you? And if you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for coming back to hang out with your girl, because you know we do have fun here. Now, as you may tell by the title, today's video is going to be about this Extendo nail set that I did on myself. Round of applause. If you'd like to see how I did this nail set on myself, please stay tuned. But first, if you were not subscribed, what you doing? We have fun here. We learn about hair, we learn about nails, we learn about beauty, we learn about Britianna as a person, our lifestyle. So go ahead and click the subscribe button to know more about your girl, okay? It's okay, I'll take a second, I'll wait. You subscribe yet? All right, let's get into it. All right, so let's get into it. So first we are going to start off with our double XL stiletto tips, and that's how they look. They're in clear, and I got them from Amazon. I'll definitely put the link down below. So there I'm just showing you how long they would be if you wore them full length. I definitely did not do that. So here is the look of the tips applied. Real nice. They stuck immediately. I used the Makartt brush on glue, so it works really well. There is the tips cut down and buffed down and blended into the natural nail bed. It looks so good. Peace out. All right, so I let my acrylic outside because the smell of monomer is too strong in the house, and I have a toddler, so I just wanted to make sure she stays safe. So I use the Valentino Dragon Fruit Classic Nude and the Mia Secret Multi-Balance Pink. Two glitters that I got from Amazon as well that I can link. The Mia Secret Liquid Monomer as well. And then my brush is a size 20 that I got from eBay. There's my nail prep dehydrant, and then there's the extra bond to make sure that we don't have no lifting, girl. So we getting started. I'm dipping my brush into the Dragon Fruit by Valentino, which is such a pretty color. Now, as you can see, this acrylic is different than from what I'm used to. It seems to start drying and curing very quickly. I usually don't do very super wet beads, so right here I'm just trying to figure out how to get my liquid to powder ratio together, as this is my first time using the Valentino cover color. What I do end up eventually realizing is that I feel like I'm probably going to have to get the Valentino monomer to go with this cover, because the Mia Secret is good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like because it's a different line of acrylic, I may just have to go ahead and use the monomer, as they may work better cohesively. But yeah, I'm just starting from the bottom and moving my way up to the nail bed, patting down, trying to make sure that I get everything nice and even. And then I'm also making sure I'm wiping down the side of the nail as well after I apply the acrylic, to make sure that I keep my shape intact as much as possible. So at the end of it all, I won't have to do a lot of filing with the hand file and or with the e-file either. So I'm just doing light little brush strokes, trying to get everything together. And another thing that you will notice is that because the beads were drying up really quick, the color looks a little bit patchy. So don't judge the Valentino acrylic off this application, because I feel like I just need the monomer. I'm gonna do another set with it once I purchase their monomer, so you can really get the full effect, because it looks beautiful. I've seen other nail techs use the same color, and I'm actually in a Facebook group, and they were like, yeah, the two work best together, or with the, I think the YN monomer, they said works good with it too. So we gonna experiment, girl. So yeah, I'm at the nail bed now, cleaning up the cuticles, making sure to get the acrylic off the skin, because if you get the acrylic on your skin, you're going to get lifting and it's going to be painful when it hardens and you try to get it off your skin, girl. So you have to make sure you clean that up good. I'm making sure that I'm getting even coverage, so I'm checking the nail from all angles and just filling in the different spots as I see fit until I get, you know, the desired coverage. Now moving on to the next finger, and this is the Classic Nude. It's weird because this is actually my second time using the Classic Nude, and it did better than the Dragon Fruit cover with the Mia Secret Monomer. So my application is still sketchy on this nail because this is my first time doing Extendo nails, but I'm getting the flow of the beads a lot better with this color. So still going from the bottom, working my way up, getting that nice layer of color. And if you notice with my color acrylic, I don't use a lot. I do it just to get the color. And then once I get the color that I want, I go back in with that Mia Secret Multi-Balance Pink or even a clear to encapsulate the color and to build my apex at that point. I feel like it's wasteful to build your apex with color acrylic. You can save your acrylic and the payoff is still the same. You still get the same color payoff. It don't look no different versus you using just the color acrylic to build the apex and make sure that the nail is thick and strong. Yeah, same technique. Brushing the sides, keeping my shape, putting one bead on top of the other to ensure coverage of the color. And then I just smooth everything out. And then I needed a little bit more at the tip, so I just go ahead and add that. Blend it up so it'll mesh well with the rest of the layered acrylic, and brush the sides. So here is where the fun begins, right? So I'm mixing this white clear glitter with this pinky purpley glitter because I want to do a little glitter ombre action. So I mixed that up. I could have did that so much better, that mix up, but whatever. So I dipped my brush in the pink multi-balance first. I got a little bead of that and then dipped it into the glitter so it'll be easier to spread. And then I laid that on top of the Classic Nude and then went up and made sure to feather it a little bit just to give a little razzle dazzle to the end of the nail, little glitter ombre, little shimmer and shine. And there's me getting out of the frame, of course. And then we're back in the frame. Okay, so yeah, I'm just doing that, patting the glitter down, trying not to get it off of the sides too much, try to keep everything centered so when I go back to encapsulate, everything lays flush. So then I'll go back in with the Dragon Fruit, so it'll be like that Dragon Fruit to Classic Nude glitter ombre situation going on. Yeah, that sounded better in my head, but y'all see what I mean. So I laid the Dragon Fruit down and then I'm just lightly feathering the color down so we don't have just a harsh line like boom Dragon Fruit, boom Classic Nude glitter. No, we need light feather strokes, nice even gradient for it to look nice. So I'm just adding the beads as fit, feathering them down lightly so we can get that ombre look on. And now I'm just going in at the nail bed, making sure we're cleaning up again, making sure everything looks nice and clean. And then I'm checking the sides. You saw that little dip. So I'm gonna go back in, correct that with the Dragon Fruit, and then it'll also add a little bit more color too. So the ombre will look seamless and flush. So here we are going in with the classic nude at the nail bed and making sure not to flood it and getting everything shaped and nice and off the skin. And I don't know what was going on at this point because it seemed like that bead was drying quick too. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep making my way downtown and keeping the shape as much as possible on the sides, not flooding the nail bed, getting everything together and flush. Now this nail was a task, honey. This, I did the little deep V cut, but usually for one, I don't do my V cuts deep for one, but then I'm doing a deep V cut on a long extendo nail on my first extendo set. Like I feel like I did entirely too much on this set, like I always do the most, but it is what it is. So yeah, there's the V. And then I didn't show it, but after I used the X-Acto knife, I took I think it was a 100 grit file to clean up the shape of the V so it'll be nice and sharp. And then now I'm going back in with the dragon fruit cover color to make the bottom part of the V. And still trying to keep my shape and still trying to get an opaque payoff with that acrylic. As you can see here, I went in with a smaller brush. I felt like the larger brush was just doing too much for this finger. And if I couldn't frame, oh gosh, I'm sorry y'all. I had to get up close. I had to see what I was doing right here. But yeah, I used a smaller brush so I can get up in that groove and so there won't be an air pocket or air bubble. And on this nail, I'm going to intentionally flood over the V so I won't get the air pocket. But I also made sure that I built my apex with the classic nude. So I won't be encapsulating this nail. I'm just going to drill it down. And once I drill it down, it's going to reveal that beautiful V shape. So then I'm going back in with the classic nude on this finger. And started from the bottom and moving my way up to the top. And I just did a full classic nude color on that nail. I also went ahead and did my other hand off camera. I really just used the Mia Secret Pink Balance and some glitter because it was getting ready to rain. And so I just freestyled the other hand, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't want to get caught by the elements. So there I'm using the 80-100 grit hand file and my E-file to do my shaping. And there's everything shaped and filed and smooth with the buffer as well. And it looks so good. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. Oh my goodness. So then I went in with the Valentino Gel Top Coat and a little bit of blingy bling. And there we have it. There's the final result. We're about 6 days in with this set and I still love them. The first day was hard to get used to the Extendo set, but now they're like second nature and I feel like I need all of my nails this month at this point. But I just want to thank y'all so much for sticking with me to the end of this video to see this final result. Please comment down below if you are an experienced nail tech, if you have any tips or tricks for me with the Valentino cover colors, or if you just like the set, let me know. And if you decide you want to try to do an at-home set on yourself too, let me know. But please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I thank y'all so much again for watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah.